Hi, welcome back to. They said just all this.
Cancer.
I was going to tell them later, but
Timothy Chalamet.
you guys have cancer.
Stars in Ace Attorney.
Morgan face testimony. Here we go. After we heard the gunshots, those two broke the door open and entered the chamber. I requested that Mr. Wright and the other lady please contact the police. A pistol was hanging from Mystic Maya's hand, and she was in a daze. Ow!
I'll kill you.
Then, quite suddenly, she thrusted me away from herself and escaped from the room. With great strength and great responsibility, she hit the base of my neck, and I fainted for a short while with great power. I'm afraid I have no knowledge of where she went after that.
Morgan. Morgan? Mama Morgan? Morgan Mama?
Mama.
You're aware we were outside the room, right?
Mama Morgan. Well, we went outside of the building to go to the payphone.
She fainted for a while, though, and we were outside the building.
A while is like
again
30 seconds. Well, we had to call the police, and the police, I was like, hold on, give me a second.
Dick Gumshoe showed up pretty quickly.
That's because it was Dick Gumshoe. He has like fucking sonar radar.
He's got spider sense.
Yeah, he's spider sense.
Anything happens to Phoenix.
Yeah, exactly.
He sneezes. Phoenix!
My script! You play the game.
What?
You gotta press
Power!
You gotta press the A button.
So I can jump back and forth to your characters and be like, Darren, get over here.
Well, yeah.
Why have you hidden this until now?
I did not wish to cause more trouble for Mystic Maya. However, I must correct falsities when they arise. That's right. She is simply correcting the falsity, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Why is she making a point to take a stab at me? Never mind.
Mr. Wright, you're aware that I have soiled my diaper.
That's not your line. How would I know? I don't know the script.
Well, I soiled my line.
Ah. I see the artistic vision.
Mr. Wright, your cross-examination,
Fucking
please.
shit, please.
I'm speaking!
I said please.
My aunt is very smart and sly person.
My aunt is very smart and sly person.
Thanks for reading my line for me. My wife.
Yeah, but you delivered that line like you were Borat.
It's going to be hard for us to find a crack in her testimony. Don't ask me why I'm fairly decent at that.
Very hot, woman. After we heard the gunshots, those two broke the door open and entered the chamber.
Just now you said those two. Who were the two people you were referring to?
I was referring to that foreign lady and yourself.
I was referring to that.
Sir.
I was referring to that bitch. And you. Hada's not a foreigner, despite how she talks. I mean, she's only a redneck.
Is that so? I'm sorry. I simply could not understand her atrocious English. Not to mention she looked awful.
Listen, lady, you're no one to be making fun of someone's appearance.
What?
Look at those crow's feet on your eyes.
I'm in my 80s, bro.
80 what, centuries?
Yeah.
I can already see people in the Heartland gearing up for a riot.
In any case, I have already sent the repair bill to your office, Mr. Wright.
Oh. Thanks? 80 grand!
What did you do after that, Miss Faye? Who did you tell?
I requested that Mr. Wright and the other lady please contact the police.
How's that pasta water? Good? Slurry?
Postily.
Was it really necessary to have two people do something so simple as call the police? Maybe you were trying to get us out of there so you could, I don't know, hide the person who did it all.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes. I'm telling you, I'm stuck on it. And it's the sister! It ain't Eenie, it's Mimi. There was a possibility of escape.
It's Mo.
Curly?
Wait.
Oh, Three Stooges, we can't bring that up.
Yeah.
God. Oh.
We can't bring that up for this case. Next case we can. Don't worry.
Oh, so the Three Stooges are gonna be the next case. Got it. There was a possibility of escape, then one of us should have stayed behind.
Yes, that is a very good point.
At that time, I myself was a little confused. On top of which, there was another.
Another what, madam?
Oh, it's nothing. No need to concern yourself.
Got it, so I'm gonna need to push that.
Push it for the.
Thank you for basically looking at me being like, push the
Push.
ask more. Tell less. There was another reason you wanted both of us out of that room, wasn't there? Wasn't there? That was a demand more. You must testify, sister! Why did you chase us out of the room?
I simply did not wish for there to be more victims.
Or you didn't want us to see
The
who the person was.
The lives of both the good sir and that camera woman may be in danger. That's what I thought to myself.
Harumph.
Well then, that was very noble of you, Miss Faye.
I'm not a noble.
Bitch.
There we go.
Bad now. Now people have a good impression of her, and a bad one of us. Looks like she caught us napping. That's my aunt for you.
Are you satisfied now, Mr. Wright? Miss Faye, please continue. Don't listen to this
The
buffoon.
pistol was hanging from Mystic Mara's hand and she was in a daze.
But during our photo, she was holding it up in the air.
Oh no.
It wasn't dangling.
Not guilty.
During our investigation, you stated that you struck the defendant on the head, and this strike caused Maya to lose consciousness. Do you stand by this statement? Did you go...
I'm afraid I don't. The statement I gave you was a lie.
So you're now agreeing that you perjured yourself on the court?
No. Because I told you that before court. I did not testify that. You lied before!
But why would you lie about something like that?
It is very painful for me to say this, however.
She's smiling.
The witness was lying to cover up for the defendant.
What are you, Bill Nighy?
Defendant.
Might as well be in Harry Potter say. We try to stop the forces who seem to take the freedom from you.
I thought you were talking about his pirate's character.
Davy Jones?
Davy Jones.
Question her further. I'm gonna keep pushing till I don't get an option to push no more. So you were covering for the defendant?
Well, yes. It was only later that I was informed of what had occurred. That the renegade Mystic Maya had done something very unexpected.
Something unexpected? What, pray tell, did she? Oh!
This witness didn't and couldn't have seen what happened. If you want to know what this unexpected thing was, there is always later.
Yes, very well.
Why does it suddenly feel like there's a rock in the pit of my stomach?
Now the witness, continue with what happened. Then quite suddenly, she thrusted me away from herself and escaped from the room.
Did anybody else see her little jitter? I'm gonna take a...
Go.
She went to take the drink and...
No. I gotta speak.
Was it really that easy for her to escape from you?
I'm ashamed to admit to such a thing. However, yes.
But you are physically larger and stronger than the defendant.
No, I'm not!
Your Honor, she's not. I take it back, she's not. It's got like a Half-Life crowbar in her hand. I said I'm not. There's no way she could have escaped from you so easily.
Have you forgotten already, Mr. Phoenix Wright? What about this picture? Remember at the time the defendant was not physically Maya Fey.
Growing old is such a mysterious thing. Trust me, I know firsthand.
Basically, Mystic Maya's body was still that of the nurse she had called.
The nurse wasn't strong. It was a nurse.
Oh, what are you trying to say? They were fucking jacked nurses? Jacked?
Those are called dude nurses.
Oh. Digging the hole deeper.
I could say it, my mom's a nurse.
Oh, okay.
I have a right to make fun of all
those
healthcare.
people that went on the beaches of Normandy are fucking pussies. I can say that, but Grandpa was a Normandy.
Yeah!
Yeah.
I could say it, my grandpa was a Nazi.
Yes, my grandpa was on the other side. He was on the top of the beach.
He was having a blast. He told me all about it.
He's like, oh, god damn it, those goddamn troopers coming down. Those fucking para-douches.
That's what we called them when there were two of them right next to each other.
Yeah.
Look at those para-douches.
Para-douches. And then I got shot.
But if she had run away, wouldn't you have given chase right away?
Well, yes, I would have. However, with great strength and great responsibility and great power, she hit the base of my neck, and I fainted for a short while. Spider-Man?
You fainted?
I became dizzy, and then collapsed onto the floor.
That's not fainting. You did not lose consciousness.
How long were you unconscious?
I'm not sure. About 10 minutes, perhaps?
Yeah, I'm gonna say that's full of crap. Did not take us no 10 minutes to call and then go back to the room while we waited for police to
They were
show
on
up.
hold. And the hold music is the Blue Badger theme. They were like, oh god.
What felt like 7 minutes, 7 hours was only 30 seconds.
Oh.
And the defendant almost certainly went somewhere else in that time.
Happy with this elaborate on that point for us. Only afraid I have no knowledge of where she went after that.
Is that because you were unconscious?
Why, yes.
Great. Now what? Question further! So while you were unconscious, you have absolutely no idea where the defendant went.
I would think that's obvious, good sir.
That's true. And how can you know for sure that the defendant left the channeling chamber at all?
Whoa! That's crazy! Now that you mention it, I have to wonder myself.
It's true that this witness is not able to confirm this, but the key word here is this witness.
What do you mean by that?
Ah.
Means she has another witness up her sleeve. That's what. Looks like Miss Von Karma is ready to move on to her next witness. What? I don't get to rip Mama Morgan another what? Damn it! This game sucks.
That's enough. From what I can tell, there is nothing wrong with this witness's testimony. You failure. From what she has said, we can establish that Maya Fey did leave the chamber.
But we don't know for sure! I hope this isn't going to come back and bite us in the butt.
Hot. Now, let's take the next logical step and ask, where did the defendant go after leaving the channeling chamber?
Yes. That's exactly what I will do.
Be quiet, you! Now then, what the escapee had done, or she had gone to speak with a certain person.
She went to speak with someone.
God.
Who was it?
The prosecution calls Miss Eeny Miney, who was sleeping in the side room at the time.
Eeny. Eeny miny. I think you can see where this is headed. It's weird. It's like they're in fuck. It's like they're in cahoots with each other, Miss Mama Morgan and Eenie Miny.
Fitness, name and occupation.
Okay, so my name is like Eenie Miny. I'm like researching like parapsychology stuff at the university.
What is this parapsychology?
Let's see. It's like how I guess most people call it occult stuff.
Even if that's what most people call it, I can't say I understand what that means.
I suggest you go home and research it yourself.
We have the time!
It was the time!
Yes, sir.
It's been much more than 3 minutes! Now then, Miss Miney.
Now I have no playtime!
After the murder took place, you spoke with the defendant Maya Fey. Is this correct?
Well, like, I guess.
If that's the case, then let's hear your testimony. That is alright, isn't it, Your Honor?
Yes, I'm turned on.
For the love of all things good, Your Honor, have some spine. For my sake.
After the murder,
Witness testimony! Oh! Oh! Like, when the channeling started, I was, like, sleeping in the side room. Like, a little later, someone came into the room, like, really suddenly. It was like, oh my god, totally my sister. I, like, hadn't seen her in, like, so long. I was so happy in, like, a sad way. My sister, she, like, told me something, like, totally terrible. I killed him! I did it!
No, hold your horses, young lady. You're saying the person that entered was your sister? Don't you mean the defendant, Maya Fey?
Really now, Your Honor. Maya Fey was still in the middle of channeling at that time.
She can't channel if she's not in the channeling chamber. I mean, she can. But...
What are you talking about? Do you not do your research?
Are you saying that the spirit was the spirit of this witness's sister?
I can piss inside of a pork. That doesn't mean that's when you piss. Yes, Mimi Miney. She was a nurse at Dr. Clay's clinic. The poison's coming.
Oh, well, this is...
Fitness.
Like, yeah?
In your testimony, you mentioned a terrible thing. Why don't you tell the court what this terrible thing was? I'm sure we'd love to hear about it.
Like, do I totally, like, really have to?
Yeah, of course.
She sat in front of me going, I'm burning!
I'm melting.
Miss Maya Miney, please.
What the fuck?
My sister? Like, this is what she said to me.
That was no accident. I was drugged with sleeping pills. I was murdered by that person.
Your sister!
No need to provide sound effects, Edie. That's why I took my revenge. It's only fair, isn't it? Any.
Meanie. Miney.
Mo.
She took her revenge? Are you sure that's what she said?
Yeah?
There. Are you satisfied, Your Honor?
Not at all. I still can't believe it. I can't believe that a spirit would go so far as to use a medium to get revenge.
It's a bit hard to swallow. And if I don't like it, I don't swallow. And I have all the evidence that the testimonies point to this as the truth.
You must like a lot.
Yes. The end.
What do you think, Mr. Wright? It certainly seems like all the loose ends are accounted for. This testimony just now, is it all made up? Is it just one huge lie? Because it was, because guess what? There was a person in that hallway.
Don't worry about that for this testimony. Worry about that for later.
There was a person in the hallway who would have been seen or run through. Even though currently they have taken the form of somebody else.
You gotta wait until she actually says. Man, thank God there was nobody in that hallway.
Of course it was, Phoenix. Mamma mia!
Oh,
What do you mean? Here I go again!
who?
My mind! It's well constructed, but that's all it is. Even the most well-spun lies can be undone. We can do it, Phoenix. Let's find that one loose thread and unwind that tapestry of lies. Don't you hate that? You get that one loose thread, you pull it off. You're like, oh god, it's all unspooling!
That's... I got naked in a Costco by that way.
I got a hint for you. I just cut your clothes.
No. That was the problem.
I keep telling you not to buy them cheap Chinese knockoffs.
They're nylon. Nylon pants.
That cost 5 fingers just to make.
I think it's worth it.
Your Honor, there is room for doubt, so the defense will cross-examine this witness. We believe that our cross-examination will reveal the real truth behind this murder.
Yet again, that foolish fool spouts out the more foolishly foolish drabble. I wonder if you'll make this one more entertaining than the last. Because he didn't present anything in the last one. I was bored.
Was I supposed to?
No.
Don't do that.
Like when the channel started, I was like,
feel like I just fucked up
him.
the entire case by not doing anything.
Uh-oh.
Is that because of your sesame allergy, was it? Like, that's right. I think there were sesame seeds like in the lunch they served that day. I had this a premonition that it was going to totally be a seedy day.
Yes, indeed.
Somebody shut this bitch up. I see. Am I the only one who missed the boat here? Anyway, so you were taking a nap. Did something happen while you were sleeping?
Like a little later, someone came into the room really suddenly.
Open the door going. Do you know the time? Maybe a little before 11 a.m. Something like that, I think. Show me the court records! Show me when the gun was fired.
Where the fuck is the... Ah, it doesn't say the time!
No! 11 a.m.? Yeah, my stomach is totally ready for, food. No, I think you misunderstood me. I'm not asking what time it is now. I meant what time was it when someone came into your room? Oh, so that's what you meant. You should have been more clear about it. I fail all my classes.
Yeah.
And I blame the professors. Sorry, my bad. You should have been more clear about when to turn your homework in.
Yeah.
I didn't know. You just told us 5 times.
I think that's 6.
Nah, it's okay. It's really... Shut up. Shut up. Stop talking. That's it? Why'd you stop mid-sentence? Did I? So, what was I talking about again? I hate this woman. I hate this woman. I hate her. I hate her. I hate her. At least the old guy in the first game who kept falling asleep was funny. This was not funny. Never mind.
Witness, let this person into the side room. It was like, oh my god, totally my sister.
From another mister. You absolutely sure? I guess. Guessing isn't good enough. You guess? Was it or was it not your sister who entered? Like, I don't know. I mean, like, I totally don't know your sister at all, Mr. Smith. First off, my name is not Mr. Smith. Second, I'm not Brad Pitt.
For now.
Or Childish Gambino.
For now.
Third, I'm an only child. More than that, she managed to mess up the question with her answer. Well, Mr. Wright, what about your sister? The defense rests.
Phil, that was a colossal waste of our time. Now then, witness, how did you feel when you saw Miss Mimi?
I thought it was Miney, not Mimey.
I like haven't seen you in like so long. I was so happy in like a sad way.
Mimey is when she gets excited and she can't talk, so she just mimes it out.
That was her second career.
That was her charades persona she put on. You were happy in a sad way? Yeah, like, I mean, it was my sister. But wouldn't most people react here with surprise at seeing a dead loved one alive again? But like, maybe if I was like someone who didn't know about like the occult, like, I don't know, I'm the one who's drugged my sister to crash, but I like know all about the Kerrang channeling technique.
The point here is that the witness immediately recognized that it was her sister.
Yeah, like what she said, bitch. Should I drop this line of questioning? Question further!
Oh my god! What a surprise!
So you really didn't think anything strange of the whole encounter? Not like there wasn't any reason for me to like think anything was strange. But
strange.
Ew!
Don't keep badgering her!
You know the phrase objection? You try using it once in a while, that hurt.
No.
Mr. Wright, this question of what the witness felt when she saw her sister, is it really that important? Not really. But it is to me!
No.
It is very important, although I haven't quite figured out what it is yet. But I've got the bluff for now. Make it seem like I know what I'm talking about. Alright, Mr. Wright. Mr. Wright, alright.
Shut up!
Miss Miney, please amend your testimony. Like, okay, I'm like totally cool with that.
I do statement here?
I wasn't like scared at all, and like her costume looked totally like normal to me, except it's covered in fucking blood.
What?
I was used to it at this point. So there was nothing odd at all about your sister's appearance? Like, yeah, nothing was like weird or bloody or shocking. Mia's talking to herself like she found something wrong.
Mum.
No, she's just practicing her eating skills.
Mum.
How do I eat ramen again?
It's been years.
That's impossible. Like, is everything okay? Can I, like, go on? No! You can't!
My sister, she, like, told me something, like, totally terrible!
I don't care what she told you, I know what needs to be objected to! Something terrible? What was the thing she told you? Huh? Like, did I just, like, tell you about it? Did you, like, forget already?
A foolish fool with a foolish sieve for a brain only speaks foolishly with foolish words.
Well, excuse me, princess. Anyway, should I ask to hear the story again?
No, please don't.
I did just hear the story. It's not like my memory is that bad. Actually, the defense is fine and does not need to hear the story again. Very well, you may continue your testimony, Miss Miney. I know there has to be something here I can use, but where? She really put a lot of thought into that lie, didn't she? We can't rush this. Let's take it slowly, one step at a time. She's bound to slip up somewhere. Don't give up, but don't get careless, okay? Remember, calm and collected.
Wait, is this the... Nope. Nope. Where is it? Ah, that works.
That was a very well spun lie, Miss Edie.
What are you babbling about this time, Mr. Phoenix, right?
It's well constructed, but that's all it is. Stealing my lines now, are we, Phoenix? Miss Mine, I'm sorry, Mia. May I remind...
I'd like to follow another suit. Trademark infringement.
Just the Miss Mine. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to steal it. I apologize. May I remind you of what you said? We'll talk after the trial. Taps her on the hand.
Paul, come back. Paul, come back quickly.
You said that there was nothing strange about your sister's appearance. Like, yeah, and... But I don't think that's what you were thinking at all. Take a look at this picture.
You cleaved!
Look at those tits! This is a picture of your sister's tits you met. How were they? Nicely rounded. What? Come on, give me some verbiage on this.
Why are you asking her to describe her sister's tits? The fuck is wrong with you?
No, hold on. I too would like to hear about.
I mean, that fucking cake will kill it.
I would think that even you would be surprised if someone appeared before you like this.
The blood spray.
Cleavage everywhere. Miss Miney! Why did you not include the blood you saw in your testimony? If you were really testifying and not lying, you would have noted it right off the bat. Nom 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 nom.
Nom nom.
Order, Miss Miney! What is the meaning of this? If I'm wrong, I'll eat my hat. Miss Miney? I'm thinking! Don't interrupt me! I'm not hip!
And what are you stammering about, your honor? My new album. Confused.
E. And witness. Personnel did a complete 180 there. Got it. So when she snaps, don't do
yeah.
Girl.
It seems like the Valley Girl who being stupid might be an act.
Like the old man!
Like the old man!
What was his name? Yogi?
Yanni Yogi.
You should be amazed that I remembered part of his name.
You're not a big Yanni fan?
A big Yanni Janssen fan, but
yeah,
not
okay.
Yanni Yogi.
Okay.
Big John Trump fan. Love him more than his channel. Lots of people do that when they get on the stand, though. I shouldn't say it's odd.
Yeah. First of all, calm yourself, witness.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to snap.
Now hurry up with the testimony.
If you please. Just talks quicker every time. This judge still looks a little shaken up. A lot of help he's going to be.
I'm gonna do this testimony in
Week 2.
Thank you for watching this episode of It's Not Justice for All. Make sure you like, subscribe, and a bit of video, which is
every day.
Bye-bye.